The Cotuit Kettleers came into this makeup game at Wareham knowing a win, in addition to some help elsewhere, would mean they would reclaim top spot in the West Division. The Kettleers got started quickly as Casey Schmidt continued his hot hitting with a line drive down the left field line that just snuck in fair to get the Kettleers on the board by plating 2.
How about Casey Schmidt keeping up his hot streak in all aspects of the game, and he has really been seeing the ball well. Got a hold of it down the left field line. It was just able to stay fair in the shadows, and a clutch 2-out base hit for the Kettleers.
Mason McWhorter followed up with a base hit almost identical to Schmidt's just before. A 2-base hit down the left field line, this time only bringing in 1, but Cotuit was up 3 before Wareham could even step to the plate. And when the gate man did step to the plate, they were met by Chris Farrell, who, according to Coach Roberts, hadn't pitched better all season. Into the top of the second, Cotuit saw more offense, this time from an unlikely source. Robbie Martin's first hit as a Kettleer was certainly one to remember.
A big round at third, and he's going to come into third. Martin wants the triple, and he gets it. He dives in head first, and a triple by Robbie Martin.
The Kettleers' defense came to play as well.
Farrell's 1-2. Hit in the air, right center field, left center rather, and Parker Chavers lays out for it and makes the play.
Wareham would get on the board in the following inning, however, as Toranosuke Atsuka, coming off a 3-hit performance against Hyannis July 7th, tripled home the Gateman's first run of the game, sending a fly ball over Parker Chavers' head and center. The Kettleers, however, were quick to restore their 4-1 lead thanks to their red-hot third baseman.
Takes a big swing at one, and it's deep out in the left field. Atsuka goes back, but watch it sail into the Kettleer bullpen for a solo shot from Casey Schmidt. And stay hot, Casey Schmidt. That's his second extra base hit of the ball game. This one leaves the yard.
This dude is locked in. Casey Schmidt carrying the load for the Kettleers.
After another solid inning of relief for Kettleer pitcher Matt Moore, Cotuit got the bats working once again. Nick Gonzalez, this time with a productive out. Although it was very close to squeaking through for a base hit, he'll take the RBI nonetheless. With the Kettleers threatening to put this game out of reach, just the 2 guys in the lineup that Cotuit could have asked for to come up with the 2 big base hits strolled to the plate. It started off with Casey Schmidt, another double, once again down the left field line, followed by McWhorter, who continued his part.
McWhorter a drive, deep left center, back goes Ward, and he's able to not make the play at the run. It's off the end of his mitt, and 2 runs come on home to score for the Kettleers. Mason McWhorter with a 2-out, 2 RBI double again. Back-to-back for Cotuit, and it's double digits.
After Matt Moore, then Richard Brereton continued some solid bullpen work for the Kettleers. Cotuit's offense piled more on at the top of the 8th.
Parker Chavers joins in on the party. The 11th run of the ball game's a solo shot from Parker Chavers that just floated on out of here.
Cotuit let Wareham back into the game a little bit as the game drew to a close. 2 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th, off some sloppy Kettleers defense and a couple of hits from the Wareham offense. Plated 3 additional runs for the Gatemen, but it was never near enough. Richard Brereton, who came in for Matt Moore in relief, closed the door on Wareham as Cotuit came out 11-5 on top. Kettleers would finish tonight with 14 hits, and their offense, especially on their road, continues to dominate. After struggling on the road for much of the early portion of the season, the last 3 games, Cotuit has put together offensive outputs of 16 runs, 8 runs, and then 11 runs tonight against Wareham. 9 out of 10 Kettleers who saw the plate tonight reach base, including 8 out of 9 in the starting lineup. In addition, Casey Schmidt and Mason McWhorter combined for 8 out of the 11 runs batted in for Cotuit tonight. Our very own Will Krause caught up with Mason McWhorter after the game.
All right, Mason McWhorter here at a big 3-for-5 performance with 3 RBI. Just how great a feeling is it to be this much part of a team win like this?
It's always a great feeling when you are a big part of this win. But there are other guys who just did better than me, and Casey Schmidt. Parker had a big home run there. But yeah, it was a really good team win tonight.
You've been struggling a little bit with an illness in the past few days. Was there anything extra you did to prepare for a game like this to do so well?
Well, honestly, like when I was sick, I hadn't eaten for like 5 days, and I finally got some food in me, and that gave me like a lot of energy. So, yeah.
Any kind of scouting report you had for the pitchers today that you think helped you out with your performance?
Not so much a scouting report as an approach. You always gotta. I always believe that you always have to go up to the plate with a plan and trust it. So that worked well tonight.
What kind of plan did you have with an approach?
I always like to sit one pitch, one spot, and if it's not there, I'll just spit on it. So I got that pitch I wanted, and I put a good swing on it.
The Kettleers now come back home for a pair of games against in-divisional teams. First Bourne on Tuesday, then Falmouth on Wednesday, both 5 p.m. starts at Lowell Park.